Hello, my name is Johan Falk. I work at NodeOne Scandinavia. This is episode 22 of the screencast series where we look at different things you can do with the rules module, or actually the rules framework in Drupal. We're not only looking at the rules module, the rules project, but also modules that work together with rules to do different stuff. In this episode we're going to look at the flag module and what kind of things it integrates with the rules module. This is all part of the Learn Rules Framework screencast series found at NodeOne.se/learn-Drupal. And you can find here a lot of screencasts and exercises and stuff that are pretty useful if you want to learn how to do Drupal configuration in quite advanced ways. Also have a book you can find at Amazon.com. So, flag and rules, here's a blank site, no content on it yet. I have enabled the rules module, which you can see since I have this rules section over at the configuration workflow in the admin toolbar. I have not yet enabled the flag module, so let's do that. Modules list, this, I get that question every once in a while. The module that does this kind of filtering is called module filter. Really useful Drupal tweak, I think. Flag module, parts of these exercises, or parts of these things I'm going to demonstrate are already mentioned in the Learn Flag screencast series. When that was recorded, the integration with rules was in a separate patch that you had to apply, and also parts of the things didn't really work with rules. Now a bit more functionality has been added, and it not only works very well, it's also included in the code that you get when you download Flag. Very nice. Okay, so when you install Flag you get a demonstration flag, example flag called bookmarks. Looks like this, and I'm not going to do any advanced configuration or maybe even add anything at all right now to the site. I'm just going to show you the things that are available from Flag in rules. Starting with events, flag demo. There are two events that Flag exposes. One is flagging, one is unflagging. Pretty simple. It provides, well, yeah, it provides both the object being flagged and the person flagging the object. So let's choose this one has been flagged. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yep. There are a few useful conditions that you can use with flag as well. Flagging count or is flagged. And if you use this is flagged, you not only select which flag you want to check for, which object you should check if it is flagged, but also, and this is pretty important, who has been flagging. This is useful only for non-global flags, of course, since global flags don't really have flagging users. Cool. Going back one step. Flagging count, I didn't go into details about that. That's explained in the Learn Flag screencast series, but that is, of course, the number of flags on a particular entity. For example, then, well, if a comment has received 3 spam flags, then it should be unpublished or something. Then you have a few actions that are pretty interesting. This, fetch users who have flagged an entity. That's really useful. It brings you a list of users that you can loop through and do some useful stuff with, which is a good thing, for example, for sending out email messages. That's one of the things covered in rules exercise for Drupal Camp Berlin. Number 3 there uses that action, so you can check that out if you want to have more details about that. You can flag entities and you can unflag entities, and you can also trim a flag, meaning that you remove all the flags, all the flaggings. Yeah. And it seems here that if you have non-global flags, then you can select which user you should trim the flags for. So you can remove all the bookmarks for a selected user, for example. Oh, I didn't know this. you can trim it down to a restricted. Oh, this is really cool. To a restricted limit number of flaggings. This means that flag now, I think, completely can replace NodeQ. NodeQ's last advantage over flag is that with NodeQ you can limit, well, in a simple way, limit the number of stuff in a queue. Using this, you can trim a list of flaggings whenever a flag is set to remove the oldest stuff from the list. Cool. In NodeQ, you can also click and drag to reorder stuff. That can be done with draggable views, which may or may not be ready for Drupal 7 right now. All right. I actually think that's it right now for flag. These are the last pieces that we need right now for doing some cool exercises with rules. I might also go through the rules link module because that might be useful in an exercise or two. Otherwise, I'll wait with that until after the exercises, and then after the exercise, I'll show you some more experimental features of rules. Okay, that's it. See you in the next screencast. Bye.